The aim of the government's coronavirus job retention scheme has been to save jobs. Under the scheme, employers can claim grants for employees who are placed on furlough leave and not working. The grants are 80% of employees' salaries, up to a maximum of £2,500 per employee a month, and the scheme is currently running until the end of June 2020. If, despite the retention scheme, employers proceed with redundancies, employers must comply with the law. Generally, employees with at least 2 years continuous service with the employer have a right not to be unfairly dismissed. The employer must show a fair reason for dismissal, such as redundancy, and a fair process must be followed. A dismissal for redundancy is when a dismissal is due to the closure of the business, the closure of the workplace where the employee was employed, or reduce requirements of the business for the employee to do work of a particular kind. Employers must consult with the individual before a decision is reached and listen to the individual's views. Where an employee is on furlough leave, the employer will probably not be able to have face-to-face meetings with the employee. However, the employer still needs to consult with the employee, which could be done through video meetings. Depending on the number of proposed redundancies, the employer may also have obligations to consult the workforce collectively. In some cases, employers need to carry out a fair selection process. If an employee is doing a unique role, then selection may not be necessary. However, where employees are doing the same or similar roles and there's a headcount reduction, then a fair selection process would normally be required. The employer will need to identify an appropriate pool for selection, which could include furloughed and non-furloughed employees. An objective, fair selection criteria needs to be formulated and then applied. The employer is required to search for suitable alternative roles within the organisation and possibly within group companies too. For more information, do visit my website. And remember that this video is for guidance only and should not be relied upon for specific advice. Also, the law can change.